Hey guys, the upcoming season for Torchlight Infinite, Season of the Arcana, is launching on the 9th of January at 6 p.m. PST. I'm going to check it out, and if you want to check it out also, you can click the link below. I was, hello. First time I played this was like last season. Just to tell you what I think about the game. I think I played like 300 hours, genuinely, last season. So, like, it's actually pretty good. You'd be surprised if you've never played it before.
It's a brand new seasonal mechanic, a new growth system, an exciting hero trait, exclusive support skills, and major enhancements to underperforming hero traits from last season. Curious tarot cards are scattered across the stages of the Netherrealm, each one activating a unique challenge with its own mechanic. These cards present a dozen different trials for you to conquer, each offering a fresh experience and a test of your skills. For example, the Sun. When triggering this card, a dazzling sun rises, expanding its radiance rapidly and sweeping the scene with scorching energy. The Hermit. Trigger it, and mysterious assassins emerge from the shadows, visible only when they draw near. The Chariot. Chariots rush from all directions, demanding agility to dodge their collisions. The Magician. Navigate a complex illusion to find a true child of destiny hidden within. Completing each trial might earn you a gift from Fiona, the new season mechanic NPC. These gifts, called Notes of Arcana, hold powers revealed upon entering the Tarot's secret path. Once you've completed enough trials,
Why?
you'll gain access to the Tarot path, which functions like a classic board game, stepping from 1 to 6 spaces to skip traps. Upgrade the rank of your favorite treasure chests, boosting the reward significantly. When you're ready to cash in on your loot, prepare for the ultimate test, as you're about to face each card in a series of ever-increasingly difficult challenges. But it will probably be really boring to just, go one card at a time throughout the entire season. So, we decided to allow these cards to stack with each other the deeper you get into battle. That is to say, as the battle deepens, the power of multiple tarot cards will converge on the field at the same time. So for example, you can have the Sun's scorching light covering the map, the Chariot colliding from all directions, while at the same time, the lovers are stepping with the dance of the Executioner. Now of course, as you stack these cards and their trials for higher difficulty, rewards will also exponentially grow. Now that you're familiar with the Arcana mechanic, it's time to delve into the Destiny mechanic. With each season, we strive to bring players a fresh and engaging growth mechanic worth exploring and interacting with. For the Season of Arcana, Battle Pet Spirits will undergo significant adjustments and optimizations. From acquisition, usage, to even leveling, all of Battle Packs have been improved. Recognizing that the previous Pack Spirits offer players too monotonous effects, we have introduced a new type of item, Destiny, which can be installed on the corresponding Pet Spirit talent nodes to completely replace the original effect of the talent nodes. Destinies are divided into Fates and Kismets. Fates provide players with regular attribute supplements, such as resistance, mana compensation, curse effects, and more. Kismets bring rarer and more powerful mechanisms that will sure become an intriguing part of fleshing out builds. Various types of Kismets with different effects can be obtained through the Arcana gameplay. On this basis, there are even rarer dual Kismets. Players can gradually unlock the installation qualifications during the gameplay. Typically, players can have 4 medium-sized slots, 9 small-sized slots, and 3 special undetermined slots. Undetermined Fates will provide players with additional Destiny slots. Players can install offensive Kismets in their slots to strengthen the weaker aspects of their build. For example, the Dual Kismet Headshot will give you the effect of no energy shield, plus 5 aura skill level, and plus 30% sealed mana compensation. Fire Plume and Thunder Branch allow you to directly have the effects of the corresponding Origin of Spirit Magus. Queen Ant can help players build a more powerful build around the ultimate skill of Spirit Magus. It will grant all Spirit Magus an extra 10% ultimate skill damage for each recent use of their ultimate skills, with a stacking calculation of up to 4 layers. Also, defensive kismet should not be underestimated. For example, Hanging Bird will provide you with an evasion luck when you have at least 3 layers of deflection. Witch Cloak can turn part of the damage players take into mana absorbed. Mountain God can add part of the armor value to the barrier absorption amount, providing more comprehensive survival protection. As such, this season we are introducing methods for players to acquire legendary battle pack spirits. Throughout the season of Arcana, we'll feature check-in events, providing ample opportunities for all players to unlock legendary battle pack spirits.
Name? Why? Uncle Bob, what's happening? Why are you guys typing this? No, you're not.
Embodying the very essence of the elements, Iris transcends her role as a mere commander of spirits, merging with the Spirit Magi to enter a dynamic new battle state. At the crossroads of fate, Iris unlocks her transformative hero trait, Vigilant Breeze, a powerful new trait that enhances her connection to the Spirit Magi. By merging with them, Iris gains the ability to directly control spirits, wield Spirit Magi skills, and unleash devastating ultimate abilities. Here are just a few examples of the incredible powers at her disposal. Frost Spirit. Actively control the Frost Spirit and immediately use its ultimate after casting an Empower skill, harnessing the powerful bonus from the Empower skill. Fire Spirit. Manipulate the Fire Spirit to use its Empower skill, creating a trail of destruction that leaves only embers in its wake. But that's not all. Iris can push the Spirit Magi's potential to its peak by consuming the Spirit's HP, drastically reducing her cooldowns and even enabling her ultimate to multi-strike or trigger a burst effect. Alternatively, Iris can adopt a more supportive role. Apply life restoration to the merged spirits, extending their active duration and significantly enhancing their sustained output. Whether you decide to sacrifice the spirits for additional power or become their guardian, the new hero trait for Iris presents 2 distinct strategies, each with their strengths and distinct playstyle. Along with Iris' new trait comes the addition of 2 new Magus, the Rock Magus, Master of Physical Damage, and the Erosion Magus, proficient in erosion damage. Play with. Let's take a quick look at some examples of the exciting changes we've made this season. First up, we have Sage's Insight, a set of legendary intelligence gloves. These gloves now deal elemental damage on hit, while simultaneously reducing the target's resistances across the other 3 elemental types. For example, if you're focusing on cold damage, the gloves will inflict fire, lightning, and corrosion damage, effectively lowering the monster resistances by up to 100 points. This makes the Sage's Insight an invaluable tool for maximizing your elemental damage output. Legendary Dexterity Chest Armor that serves as a cornerstone for ailment-based damage builds. This season, the ailment damage mechanism has received substantial updates, particularly the trauma mechanism. Evil Heart Armor is now perfectly suited to take full advantage of these changes, making it an ideal choice for players looking to push the limits of ailment-focused builds. For those interested in exploring the trauma mechanism more deeply, the Eternal Martyr gloves are a must-have. These legendary intelligence gloves are designed specifically for trauma-focused builds, offering powerful synergy with the updated trauma mechanics. Players can now craft even more devastating setups to maximize trauma damage, unlocking new layers of strategic death in their builds. we have upgraded the Lone Walker's boots to Ultimate Legendary Gear tier. Here's what's new with the Lone Walker's boots.
That's the aura bits?
Affix change. The previously restrictive affix, auras can only apply to self, has been removed, meaning that summoners can now equip and benefit from these boots.
No summoners.
Enhanced affix. The last affix has evolved to synergize with sealed mana compensation, making it an essential item for aura builds. When enhanced through corrosion, the boots can provide up to plus 100% increased aura effects, amplifying the power of your aura-based abilities.
Isn't that like the best item in the game? Like actually?
Focuses on refining traits that underperformed in the previous season, such as Rayon's Anger and Seething Silhouette, and Mato's Charge Calling. Additionally, adjustments to weaker traits aim to give players greater flexibility in finding their ideal playstyle. Let's take a quick look at some of the most requested changes for this season. Anger Rayhan's Uncontrollable Anger has been updated to allow attack and cast speed to influence cooldown recovery speed. This change enables more frequent triggering of explosion and boosts damage output over time. For the Seething Silhouette trait, the interval for growing anger has been reduced to 0.03 seconds, ensuring smoother synergy with increased attack speed, while preventing diminishing returns from overly high speeds. Meanwhile, improvements to Rage Infusion will prevent players from becoming disarmed during
I don't know anybody who played either of
making
those
the trait
guys
more
last season.
reliable and versatile for different builds.
What? Co-op?
After so much feedback from the community, we're finally bringing more co-op content to Torchlight. Meet City Defense. In this tower defense type event, players must join forces to defend the city's central energy crystal from 15 waves of relentless attacks. The energy crystal must survive until the final wave, 21-floor structure, culminating in an epic showdown against Supreme, Sons of the Rising Tide, on the final floor. This 3-boss battle introduces a new level of difficulty and coordination, being the ultimate glory achievement for this season. Thanks to the new balancing changes, as well as buffing some of the hero traits which underperformed in the Frozen Canvas, we expect more players to be able to complete 420 in comparison to last season. This also remains the stage where you unlock the legendary drop Pack Spirit. Brand new seasonal mechanic, a new growth system, a new hero trait for Iris, new exclusive support skills, new hero balancing, buffs to underperforming heroes, Supreme Showdown improvements, new co-op content, a host of quality of life improvements, free legendary battle packs, free heroes, and so much more. The season of Arcana is right around the corner, coming January 9.
And that's pretty much it for the season of the Arcana for Torchlight Infinite, launching January 9th. If you want to check it out with me, I'm going to play also. Click the link below. Awesome.